Alright, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect that teach His word on true faith and sincerity. And yeah, man, today I just want to title this lesson, the the message from the prophets, because really it was a commandment to to send this message, to the people, man. Which you gotta understand, we coming out the Bible, so that this message is not gonna be a very good one. Matter of fact, before I start off, let me get this real quick. This is Ezekiel, chapter 2, and in verse 9, it says, and when I looked, and behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And what is that book? That's talking about the whole Bible, man. The whole roll. The scriptures tell you to eat the whole roll. It's talking about the Old and the New Testament. So let's see what it says. It says, verse 10 says, and they spread it before me, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there is written therein lamentations and mournings and woe. Yeah, so that's what you really find throughout the scriptures, man. Which there are certain things, that it talks about the kingdom, which means we're going to have peace, everlasting peace. But guess what? This is not the time to be talking about peace, man. This is the time to really matter of fact, let me just get it. Let's see. Bear with me, Akim. Let's see. This is 7, is it? Or is it? Let's see. Bear with me, Akim. This is Ezekiel chapter 33, and I'm just going to start at the top. It says, and again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, see, it said again, the word of the Lord, the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua came unto Ezekiel, man. You got to understand that that the Old Testament is not done away with. It's still a lot of prophecies in the Old Testament that haven't came to pass yet, man. So in the scripture said that the books were sealed until the end, and now since we're able to understand it, that lets you know that this is the end, man. So it says, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman. See, it's Yahweh Shai told Ezekiel, when I send a sword upon the land. So what is this? It's all everything that's happening, everything that's going on, the destruction is in the stress that's here now, and the coming destruction and distress that's coming in the future is all from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. And it says, and if he see the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. So that's what we're doing. Our message is to warn you people, man. You Jake, because the other nations is not meant for them. We're telling them their judgment as well. Say show the nations love too by telling them that, hey, man, that they're going to be going into slavery too, man. That they're not going to be the next ones to get to be on the throne. We are, It says, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and take him not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him. But he that take a warning shall deliver his soul. So we're telling you people that the coming destruction, man. We're blowing the trumpet to let you know to get ready for the battle. Matter of fact, this is because it's a spiritual thing. We can't do nothing carnal. We can't do nothing carnal about what's going to happen, man. Only thing we can do is just lock in and abide under the shadow of the Almighty, which is these scriptures, man. We gotta stay locked in with these scriptures. So let me see if I can find this real quick. I can Yeah, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 14. And I start at let's see. I just started at verse 7. It says, even, matter of fact, I just started at 6. It says, now, brethren, if I come unto you speaking with tongues, what shall I profit you? Except I shall speak to you either by revelation, or by knowledge, or by prophesying, or by doctrine. So what shall profit you if you speaking in tongues? You know, it's all about prophesying, man. That's what it's about. Matter of fact, let me start at the top. 1 Corinthians 14:1. It says, follow charity after charity and desire spiritual gifts, but rather that ye may prophesy. So that's what it's all about, man. Prophesying. And in Revelation 19:10 tells you the testimony of Yahushua, the spirit of prophecy. So how you know that who Yahushua dealing with is when prophecy is being talked about constantly, man. You know, here in Great Millstone, the mark of the beast is always talked about here, man. You know, that's what we're prophesying, and that's not a good thing that's coming, man. We're not you know, we preach about the kingdom is here, is coming, you know. But guess what, man? Hey, we got a couple of steps before we get there, man. We got a couple of steps before we get to the kingdom, man. And one of those things is the chip and the oncoming hell, the famine, the hour of temptation, Jacob's trouble, man. It's coming, man. That's not that's the lamentations and mournings and woes, man. That's the message that we're bringing. It says even things without life giving sound, whether piped or heart, it said they give a distinction in the sounds. How shall it be known what is piped or heart? So you gotta have this breath, man. You matter of fact, I'm just gonna jump down to verse 8. It says, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? So is a lot of Jake ain't blowing that trumpet that trumpet for the sword coming, man. You blowing trumpet for a feast, man. To try to build a kingdom inside kingdom. You can't do that, man. Niggas ain't really worried about what's going on. And these guys, these pseudo Israelites, are solely focused on trying to debunk other doctrines, so to say, and instead of warning the people, man. You know, when something comes out, yes, we men of Great Millstone check them, you know, and they don't get it, we just move on and continue to prophesy, man. You know, it tells you he that's filthy, let him be filthy still, man. So continuing on back in Ezekiel 33 and in verse 6, it says, but if the watchman sees the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, yeah, see, you blowing an uncertain sound, man. You these guys just saying ITR just brought up 12 tribes chart back, man. You know, so you ain't warning the people. These guys thinking about yeah, we don't know who Judah is. No, nigga, you should be thinking about what's gonna happen on February the 15th when the government shuts back down, because we know that that they're not gonna make a deal before the 15th, or they're gonna say on the 15th we gotta make a deal. Nah, he telling you, you niggas gonna get your pay and whatever you got, and then on the 15th you're gonna shut it down, man. You guys ain't warning the people about that. You know, it says if the sword come and take any person from among them, it says he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. Yeah, because you constantly, you know, the sword is coming, man. You niggas that say that America's gonna go down, you see the sword coming, but what you doing? You talking about the 12 tribes, man. You talking about just any other nonsense, but not talking about prophecy, not talking about the destruction, man. And it says, he go to point right here. It says, so thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. So the Lord have set prophets up, man, into the house of Israel. Yeah, like earlier I said, it's not for you other nations, for Jake, man. You know, it says, therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. So see, that's the message. We supposed to be, we're warning you from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because the Lord is angry, man. He is a terrible power, you know, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be matter of fact, let me just get it. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and in verse 11, it says, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. And that's, hey, it says, but we are manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your consciousness. So how we persuade men? Because we constantly out there every week, man, constantly putting videos, persuade men, because we're in constant fear, man. We're in constant fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that's why we're warning you people from it, man. And that, you know, because if you did understand the scriptures, you would be on the highways and byways. You understand the scriptures, you will be doing your videos. You know, and you would be telling the people why. You know, why we're doing these videos, because the Lord's coming to destroy this place, man. And we're warning you from it. You know. Let's see, I got a couple more. Let's see, matter of fact, let me get that in Revelation 19, since I quoted it. This is Revelation 19 and 10. It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. He said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. It says, worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So, you got the spirit of Yahushua on you. You coming in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to be prophesying, man. Yeah, so if you coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to be prophesying. Matter of fact, let me get a quick precept. Let's see, this is Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. So that's the spirit that we're supposed to be in, man. It's to prophesy against these America, man. Prophesy against Mount Syria. You know, not, I mean, yeah, we're going to certain things, edifying, but the main focus is prophecy, man. The main focus is to warn you from the terror of the Lord, man. The terrors of the Lord, because you gotta understand, he's the Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Matter of fact, let me just get it. You know, I'm just gonna let the scripture speak. This is Isaiah. Let's see. This is Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7. It says, I formed the light and create darkness. I made peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So that's what we gotta that's why we're in constant fear, man. Because we know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua works both sides, man. You know, matter of fact, let me get the precept in Amos. Let me get it in Amos, matter of fact. Let's see. Yeah, this is Amos chapter 3. And I can just end it off with this. Yeah, this is Amos 3 and 7. I mean 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not be afraid? And shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? So that's what we're doing, man. We blowing the trumpet, and you people are not afraid. And then when the evil come, who done it? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's what we telling you people to escape the coming wrath of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, it says, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants the prophet. So yeah, and what the secret is that who's behind the discretion of America? It's gonna be Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Cause when the Lord crack the skies, you people are gonna be trembling, man. You know, because you're gonna be like, who is that, man? You're gonna think it's a so-called alien invasion. Nah, that's gonna be Yahweh Shema Shai. And guess what? You people are gonna have flashbacks of you coming across the camps, or coming across the videos, and hearing certain men talk about it, certain brothers talk about this, man. You know, and that's how the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna get his power, show his power, because he set up the lowly with this knowledge. He gave us this knowledge, man, and we warning you people. You know, but you ain't hearkening to it. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna read this verse 6 again. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid, not be afraid. So yeah, we it's a lot of counts that's blowing that uncertain sound, but we blowing the trumpet to show you that you need to be girding up yourselves, man. You know, it says, and shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it. So Yahweh Shema Shai controls all aspects, man. And guess what? At this point, when he comes back, he's gonna be very angry. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, that's what we're warning you from. That's the message. How about Shema Shai is coming back to destroy this place, man? You know, and he's not taking I'm sorry. You know, he wants blood, man. So yeah, Aki, man, I hope it was edifying. Till the next time, I want to say shalom.